Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm Andrew, and I don't want to work anymore. And we're going to trade the Nasdaq today. And we do that every day. So we got a couple minutes before the market opens. Start the chat. Start the chat. Welcome all. Haha. Cool. All right. Well, actually, where's my strategy? Trade my model. Let's make sure we're not forgetting what our model is every day. And so my model is, this is the highlighted area here is between 7 and 9. I'm looking for a move above and then retracing, looking for a reversal to take the bottom of that range. So we either move below and then take the top, or we take the top and we take the bottom. So that's basically the strategy every morning, and we enter off of a inverse fair value gap. So but otherwise my bias is very hard to say right now. You know, normally I'd be trading the power 3, but like if we look at this accumulation, this move up, it doesn't look like a manipulation move to me. It looks like it's just going to keep going. We just might be super bullish today. So we'll just try to see what we can get. I would like to get a discount price. So this new day opening gap is getting bigger and bigger as we're moving up here. So, you know, our 50% would be here, just about where my 7 to 9 range is. 75% is here. And we got these relatively equal lows. So I would love to see us move lower first, but if this thing just takes off going higher and higher all day, it's going to be pretty hard to get into a move to get in line with it, and it won't be my model either. So showing discipline in that aspect is going to be probably my biggest challenge. So it's kind of what I'm thinking for me. There's tons of liquidity down below. It's just, are we gonna get down first? We'll see. This might be just one of those runaway days. And if that's the case, then we just won't really have a trade because we just don't have a setup here. I don't have any sort of accumulation other than this. And if I don't get an inverse fair value gap coming down, this really does just look like it's gonna keep going. But we're gonna find out in a couple minutes here. Well, there we go. There's the opening bells. Yeah, I got an alarm set for that. And opening price was there. You know, if I was gonna take an inversion here, there is this small one here. We have this accumulation, manipulation, lower. It's too hard to tell. I might have to like look at something on a 2-minute or a 3-minute. 2-minute. Like we have this. Inefficiency right here on the 2-minute. Another one below it. Huge opening day. Sweating buckets here, so hot. It's starting to cool down just a little bit for us here, Frankie. How you doing today, man? Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it. I think I don't really have a setup here. This could be an accumulation and then a rip higher. We'll see if we can get, there's no inversion in here to go lower other than this one way down here, and by that time the risk to reward could be pretty bad. So I'll also have to keep an eye out for high probability longs. This might be just a day that rips. The chart looks crazy bullish. And we're at all-time highs. So shorting all-time highs, not a good idea. We're just going to look for a high probability long. So on a 15-minute, well, there's this 15-minute gap here. If we can get an inversion after dropping down into here, that would be cool. Dip in here, reject with an inversion in here would be nice. Let's get the 5-minute up. Might get the first presented fair value gap right here. See if this thing holds. So what does the 15-second look like? Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking for inversions. Let's see here. I'm always a reversal trader. Okay, there goes the first presented fair value gap. That thing is null and void now. 15-second. I think I gotta stay away from the 15-second. 15-second accumulated, manipulated lower. We're going higher now. That's what the 15-second is saying. Although there was this accumulation here. We'll see. We will see, but I'm staying away from the 15-second for now, for a little bit. Let's just draw the fib out just for fun here. From here to there. It's already one standard deviation above. We opened the market there, so. Hmm. Second. We got an inversion on the 15-second. I might consider an entry after we take this second one. So there's two in here. I think it's just bullish, bro. I also don't want to take any entry until we see the first presented fair value gap on the 1 minute. I think that's pretty good. You know what, man? This could be the power 3 right here. Accumulation here, and our manipulation up higher, and we have gone nothing but up ever since Asia opened, or sorry, the market opened. Previous day close. Oh, we did dip down a little bit, barely though. $15 to $5. Just gotta wait. There's nothing to jump in on here. There's no setup of any sort. Respecting that 15-second FEG though. Was it a 15-second? Let's go back to. Yeah, respected that lower one. $42, 20 points. I'll take a long on this. Sell stop here. Since we're respecting this. There was no setup there. That was pretty risky. On a 15-second chart. And I'm gonna pay the price for that one. That was a dumb move. Yeah, it's not my model. Trade said model, remember? Yeah. Where is my model? It's over here. Trade your model. Damn it. Pretty dumb move, especially since if I'm gonna be taking any trade, it would be lower at this premium. So let's see if we can get a little bit higher. I'm gonna close this trade out since that's not my model. We're just accumulating now anyway. Before, yeah, we're just accumulating and then we're gonna manipulate to go higher. So I need to get out of this trade. Probably right about here for that small $30 loss, and I'm fine with that for breaking my rules, but I'm gonna journal that right now. No. Okay. No clear bias. Jumped in again on a 15-second chart without waiting for the first presented fair value gap. Did not. Well, I am looking for lower prices to trade my model, so I am looking for an inversion to come lower, but I need to do that on the 1 minute. But this in my back test does not look like it's gonna come back. It can. It's real tough to say, but I need a 1 minute FEG. How's Flynn been after Diarrhea Gate? Yeah. Well, we went out for a walk this morning like we do every time before we trade, and he didn't want to walk. He didn't want to walk. He didn't want to poop. So that's going to be my wife's problem when she gets up, because I'll be gone for work. And with her new gig, she gets to just do whatever, whenever. So there's that closure above that first 15-second FVG. And then we have created our first one here. What does this stop look like? 17 points. I'll take this stop all day long. I'm gonna take a short here. As soon as this candle closes. In 12 seconds. Two seconds. No first presented fair value gap. That thing is too small. It's there, but I'm gonna pass. It's not, if you have to like use a razor blade to look at that thing, I'm not. It's a tick. It's separated by a tick. I want a FEG that is definitely more than that anyway. Is it my model? It is my model. We have taken, we are above the 7 to 9 range, looking for a reversal on an inverse FEG. Well, I guess it wouldn't be an inverse, but it would be still a bearish FEG. Could all that chop be the accumulation? Now it's manipulated down, ready to go higher. Could be coming for the opening 930 low and then going higher. So this was like the accumulation manipulating lower and then going higher, but it's not super clear. I think we just gotta wait. We'll know better here in the macro over the next 15 minutes. We'll find out what our direction is. And we have no first presented fair value gap. Super long wicks. This market's undecided. Yeah. On the 1 minute. $16 minutes in and we don't have a clear cut first presented fair value gap. Not a good sign. This is actually this should be like indicative of a no trade day. All this is to entice you to get in and make stupid decisions. Oh, we do have the first presented fair value gap right here. There it is, finally. First presented FEG. Maybe that's what you do. But here, I'll take a short on that. But I would have got stopped out, because that's where my stop would go. Right here. Yeah, choppy, look at that. Inverted it right away. It's bad news. I'm gonna close this. It's exactly not what you want to see. But there's that low that swept. There's the first inversion. This might be just bullish for here on out. Drop right back down into, well, we're gonna make a FEG here. You know what, dude? There's no rush to get into anything right now. Just wait. I'm just gonna wait. Hands off. We'll see what happens here in the macro over the next 10 minutes. If we get a clear-cut direction on this market. Look at this inversed. It's like a double inversion and a triple again. Nothing clean. You're right. This is brutal. It's dirty like Flint's blood after a day at the beach. But it's horrendous. But what was that entry? That entry was like here. Stop loss would go there. Let's see if this thing would have survived. Till there. That was a 6-hour trade. Which means it's too good to be true. Be stopped out right now. This thing might have a chance. It's so close. Great, that entry was there. Done, finished, stopped out. Cool. Made the right choice to close that out. There was that sweep of the low. Sorry, this swept this low. Inversion. This might be the bullish order flow that we're looking for. Oh, close that off. I'm just gonna wait. Just gonna wait. This one's a good one. The first presented fair value gap is good, but yeah, you're right. There's that little second one in here that got respected. This might be good for a long. We'll tape read it. 15-second getting. It's still choppy. We just took that high. I think if it goes up today, if it keeps on going, I think it's gonna go pretty high. Based on what news? I don't know. But if we inverse the 7 o'clock, if we inverse this first presented fair value gap again after 7 o'clock or here shortly, could be an accumulation, manipulation higher happening right now. Could come down lower, hard to get a setup. Needs to dump. Bullish wick though. We need high probability longs, and I would prefer to get one in discount. Am I going to get one in the next 15 minutes before I have to get ready for work? I don't know. That's always the goal, is just to get a trade on in the first half hour. It just doesn't look like it's gonna happen today. No news. Petroleum status report. Like, nothing crazy. I think because we had a really big day yesterday, we just gotta wait a little bit. Like, it ran all day and all night. Like, look at this thing. Like on the hourly, this is straight up. But I would imagine it's gotta come down at least into the 4 hour. Like this 4 hour chart, I would assume it would have to drop down into here below 984 before going higher. And it's just, you know what, it's probably just going to wait for the next hour candle to do that. One hour FVG here. Look at this. $655. There's that first presented fair value gap getting inversed. Drop it into. Come on, man. I had this annotated. Yes, here comes the dump. Market likes to chop if news is coming. Let's get it. I'm getting ready for a short. I'm only looking for longs, bro. I am not confident that this is gonna get taken. Let's go back to the 4 hour. Just look real quick here. maybe the risk to reward isn't good enough though. I'm only looking for longs. It's getting better. If it comes back up to here for a short, let's see here, what would that be? 27 points. It's not bad, but it's a 1 to 1.6. It's not good enough. But it's definitely not ready to come up yet. Uh, 50% of the new day opening gap is at 23,987. So still not high RR. I'm going short. It needs to come all the way up for my short. I'm going short on the bullish FEG to go short. I'm going short on the bullish FEG to go short. Could be a mistake. This FEG here, what was this? This was on the 5-minute, I believe. So it inversed the 5-minute. I'm just gonna check. No, was it 15-minute? It didn't close below it on the 15-minute, but it did close. I don't think that matters. Let's see here. Back to the 1. I don't like this now. It isn't coming back up fast enough for me to take a short now. It feels like it's gearing up to go long. I think you're right. I think it's still got, I still gotta go lower first. Here's the 7 a.m. So new 1 hour candle is printing. 1 hour. Let's look at the hour. Dumping down. I'm looking for 23,984, and then we can start looking for a long. Even better if we can get to 23,977. This this new day opening gap. Where is visibility? Text. Where's the text? Oh. Where's the say gang box anyway? Whoops. Whatever. Taking this one off. Taking this one off. I'll leave the first presented fair value gap on. that's my model right there. If I entered there, stop loss there, 28, and then down to there. Yeah, it was only a 1.63, but I'm sure it'll deliver. Take my short order away. Oh, did you put a limit order and didn't come up high enough? Worked nicely in there, but it didn't come up high enough. It's difficult because although the model is there, sometimes the risk is too big to take. Yeah, I agree. I think we're gonna have better RR when it turns at the bottom here for a long. So we just have to keep an eye out for any inversion now on the 1 hour. But we need to come below the 4-hour low, sweep these guys, and even better if we can get into sweeping these guys. But it's starting to do that here. It's getting close. I think it's gonna take out this 4-hour low and then turn around. This is also approaching that 50% of the new day opening gap. So that's good too. Pretty good confluence here if we can find a nice reversal now. Minute. Yeah, it's gonna set up right now, bro. That's why I'm not moving. I'm locked in. I don't want to see it inverse this just yet. I'd like to see it get respected, come back down. want to make one more low. Maybe even put in one more inversion. Let's see here. What else do I got? I think we got a couple minutes for this to set up. How's our stocks doing? Baba's up 71%. BTC. What else we got here? DFC Corp 5%. Let's go. Stanley Black and Decker. Intel is down. Cooper Standard up another 3.5, almost 3.5%. Comstocks flat. Another 3% for Albemarle. Estee Lauder. This thing's going up like 2% every day for like a month. Dynamics. I need to buy more of that. QXO up another 366%. Baxter. It's a good day. Good day in the stock market. Go back to this. Really taking its time on this drive lower. Waiting to make one more lower low here into the 4 hour. It's just gotta sweep the 4 hour candle. What is the 4 hour? Well, we started a new one. So yeah, we just gotta sweep this 4 hour low and then we can continue higher. To take all-time highs. Getting so close. There it is. Oh, just tapped it a little bit more. There we go. Now I'm waiting for this to get inversed and we can go higher. 7-Eleven now, new 15-minute candle opens in 4 minutes. Then we get into this 1 hour down here. What's up, Heisenberg? Yeah, sometimes Raghav is here. He's in Japan. He just moved to Japan, so he used to be on the stream every day while he was living in Nepal, and so he's kind of hit and miss now. He's got a new schedule. It's very late for him to be trading the Nasdaq. Well, he's got no choice. I think it's like 10:30 at night for him right now. Maybe even later. Might be even 11 now. Not sure. And what else here? 15-second. Let's see. Who else? Johnny Soko is sometimes lurking in the background. Debt Wolf. He's back to work. He had like 3 weeks off. He was on like a staycation. And that's it. Frankie B's in the house. He just got back. Did you make your coffee? Is that what you did? But I'm ready. I'm ready to go long. I might even take an entry off the 15-second. Back. Is this the accumulation manipulation lower or higher? Let's see here. What time is it? Accumulating. Yes, sir. It is. This is the 1 hour, new hour candle. Accumulating, manipulating lower. And then we're gonna come up higher. We're just about to tap into this 1 hour FVG. We have one more little guy here. Where is it? Oh, it didn't last. On the 15-second. Patiently waiting. I'm gonna stick around just enough to make this, to put in a long, but then I gotta shut the stream off. It's quarter after, I don't know, can you guys see that, the time? No, you don't see what time it is here. It's quarter after 7. I need to make my breakfast. Tapped in that FEG one more time. It's gotta go lower. We're gonna take out these relatively equal lows here on the 15-second. Maybe not. I gotta get ready for a long here. Okay, I'm in. For better, for worse. We swept the 4 hour. Made a double bottom on the 1 hour FEG. We inversed on the 1 minute here. Might be a little bit premature. We're gonna find out real quick, I think. 4 hour low. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna remove this 1 hour. Take that off. Target the high. Let's see, how many points is that? I'm in here. Whoops. Stop loss is there. Just want to make sure I'm exact here. Like that. Like that. $75 points. $17-point stop. I feel like I want more. but that would be greedy maybe. I can reduce my risk a little bit to there for this FEG. Respecting that so far. Respecting that inversion. All right, guys, that's it. I'm in my trade. You know what? Actually, I'll write it down. Then we can talk about what happens after that, but no clear bias. Sorry. Second entry, also poor. Closed at break even. Third, waited till after 7 because of bad price action. Waited for 4-hour low to be swept at, happened at 10:12. And entered off IFVG. Target morning high 75 points. Okay, we'll see what happens, guys. You can let me know in the comments afterwards. I've also been doing trade recaps. I'm trying to remember to do a trade recap every day. You know, win or lose, but so far I've just been doing the winning trades. So I think I made one for Friday, and I made one last night. So tonight I'm gonna try to remember. I'll make myself a note here somewhere. Trade recap. I'm gonna put it right in the middle of my screen. And that's that. You guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Good luck with the rest of your trades today. Peace out.